Hello. I made a summary type video when I was done, or I was in the middle of giving first year ke end ke exams. It was basically like, oh, first year of college is over, whatever, whatever. And I thought I should do the same for second year. Cannot believe time passes so quickly. Very cliche to say, but I've always felt this way. So, also the weather today is. That's why I was like, and I really want to procrastinate because I have my first exam tomorrow. So, yeah, I like might as well. And I did not watch the previous video, in case you were wondering, which means that I don't know what I said in that video. So I don't know if this will correlate at all with whatever I said then. But I think I'll just talk about how second year has been. And yeah, just sort of go down memory lane and be like, what did we do and how it was, whatever. I should really show you the weather. Also, like second year, probably my last year of living in this room. So that's not my bed. That is my bed. It has. I've put on the ugliest bed sheet because it's exam time, so I don't want to use my good bed sheet. That's my side table, and this is the rest of the room. This is the weather right now. Wait, should really show you through the glass. Look at it. Look at it. So beautiful. It's about to rain, I can already tell. And it's just so pretty. I should really take you out. Wait. This is very intentional. Did it start raining? I don't think it started, but yeah. This is the view. This is the main road that you see from my PG. This is Motilal Nehru College. And then okay, so yeah, this is it. This is a park inside, and yeah, the weather again, in case you forgot, looks like this. So it's really good weather. I should send a snap probably. So I'm gonna pause this and then resume it once I'm ready to talk again. Wait. Okay, so yeah, I'm done with the snapping. Why does it look like that? Okay, yeah, better. Yeah. So, second year of college is now officially over. Will be on like 15th or actually 13th June. Um, and it's currently 29th May today, so it's just the exams. So the year is over. How do I feel about it? Uh, I wait. I have a lot of. Why is it so bright? Anyway, yeah, better. I have a lot of mixed feelings for this year, but one thing I can categorically say that is true is that second year was 100 times better than first year. I think even if I exclude all of the newcomer depression that I had and the struggle to find friends, and I only count the part where I was already had friends, already was in the society, all of that. Still, second year by far so good. Like it was just so. Like, I don't know. It was just so good. It was fun. I feel like I've genuinely found myself in contrast, in heavy contrast to first year when I was just fumbling around trying to do whatever. Now I really sort of, and it shows in like the little things as well. Like I of course, I mean, I found myself in like who I am as a person kind of way, but like it shows in the little actions as well. So for example, like now I know what my everyday go-to makeup look is, which is that I do a little bit of a wing because I like that, and then I do my lip liner and a little bit of lipstick, but it's like fine, like that's my go-to everyday look. Little things like that. Even in first year, didn't even know that, right? And yeah, I think first year was important in the sense that I needed it to find out who I was and to figure shit out for myself. But second year to me was my heart. Second year was so good. I think the first semester of second year, which is like the third semester, was odd semester was so much fun. Went to so many parties, had a blast overall. Just it was so much fun. And then the even semester, fourth semester, that one was also. I can't say it was all fun and games because I mean there was some, and this you I don't think you need me to remind you what they were, but there were some friendship ups and downs, friendships that I don't know if they are friendships anymore, and fights and this and that, like not with me but like around me. So that was there, but I think again, second year of college, if you're not gonna have that in second year of college, when else are you going to have that? So yeah. Also, Manubua's wedding was in this year, like second year, mera second year mein. So so good, so good, good. Like even though it's not a college event, it was still one of the best events of my life. Um, what else? What else? Let me think about this. I think both professionally and um, socially, second year was miles better than first year. I think first year was me trying to find out. Second year, I was in five societies. Um, I was production head of Truba first. Yeah, so I was production head of Truba first, and I became Gen Sec, and towards the end of my second year, I became president. So yeah, that was amazing. Um, so yeah, a lot of good things. I can't lie and say, oh, it was like, I've gotten there, my self development is done. Of course not. I don't think self development is done until you die. So, yeah, but like, I have a lot of shit to still figure out. So, that is by no means done or over. But I think it's more of just having more of a developed point of view, having more of a perspective, having more of an idea of what I like, what I want, and who I am as a person. I think was the contribution of second year to my personal psyche. Um, if I had to do a rapid fire of best and worst things, best moment of second year, or like funnest moment, I would say probably like DSY nights. Very fun, very cool, very like teenager coded. So yeah, they were really fun. Also, like this was in odd semester, so in even semester, I think the best thing that happened was me sort of realizing that I am perceived and just finding out how much more people think of me than I thought they would. Um, Example in point, the juniors, I did not know that I mattered or that they cared as much as they do or that they thought about me or liked me or anything like that. But boy, do they like me. And I know, I know it sounds like, oh, suffering from success. But no, I mean, seriously, like, it was just such an unexpected shock that somebody would cry if they thought I was leaving the society. Like, I just never thought I had that much of an impact. And then so many other things happened that just kept hammering the nail into the coffin that I actually do matter to people, which is very crazy for me to reckon with because I was like, what do you mean? Um, but yeah, uh, what else? else? What else? What else? Um, um, Fun stuff. Um, what all has changed from first year? Let's say, oh my god, oh my god. I think one of, if not one of, if not, sorry, one of, if not the most foundational friendship I have in college right now is with Saisha, and that did not happen in first year. So I'm just, yeah, crazy, crazy. But yeah, we are so close now. So that has changed. My dynamic with Zinnia and Crystal is a lot better now, I would say, because I'm comfortable with who I am, if that makes sense. I think first year I was still insecure, and still must be, but like first year I was really insecure, and I think that played a role in my friendships in terms of like the inferiority complex I would sometimes get. Now that's not there so much, so I'm just like, I know who I am, I know my place in the world, I'm more comfortable in my own skin. So, yeah, that is a difference. What else has changed? Um, President of a society now, so yeah, crazy. Um, wow, I've been rambling for 11 minutes and I really don't think I've said even two things of importance. Um, Second year was amazing, basically. And yeah, I hope third year is more enriching, not socially, because socially I think I've kind of reached a very reached a flow state where I'm like I'm good with a lot of things, but I think academically, professionally, I hope it's a lot more enriching in terms of like that I do more stuff in general. Like I just don't want to do more, period. And this is generally one of my New Year's resolutions is to do more, to participate more in more things, and just have more experiences. I really want to maximize my experiences in final year of college because I'm like I'm never gonna be this young again, and I'm in like I'm in undergrad, so there is really no better time to do stuff, to just try shit for the fun of it. So I really want to do that. Also, another thing that has changed since first year is I have now given up drinking. That has just happened this year. My New Year's resolution is to not drink anymore because I drank and I stopped getting drunk, which was very concerning. And I was just sober. And I was like, why am I wasting all of this alcohol? And then also, on top of that, feeling so terrible about myself the next day. Not terrible about myself, but it just, when the alcohol is in your system, you just feel horrible. And yeah, I'm like, why am I doing that to myself? And also, why am I wasting alcohol when it could go to someone like Sasha, who can have one shot and she's in a good place? So I was just like, let's leave the alcohol to the people who actually enjoy it. And yeah, so this year so far, I have not had a single drink. Beer doesn't count. I have had beer. Beer doesn't count. I'm only talking about hard liquor, and I have not had a single drink, which I'm kind of proud of myself. But I have given myself like two. Like I can drink twice in this year. Hasn't happened yet, but it probably will. We'll see. Um, what else has changed? Um, Not much. What do I look forward to is a lot of things. Again, doing more. Also, Mahi is probably gonna come into you this year, so I probably will not be in this space when I film my third year ending, college ending video, which will be very nostalgic. But I will miss this place. It has been, it's been something, and I'm so happy I got to live here alone actually, and yeah. What else? What else? What else? What else? We've crossed the 15-minute minute mark. I'm giving myself another 6 minutes, and then I'll just end this video. Mm. Mm. I also desperately want to figure out how I'll be going out. If I'll be going, not if, when. That's what. When and how I'll be going out of India. I really want to figure that out this year. I really, really want to have a concrete plan because it's something I've been wanting to do since forever. And I really don't want it to be the thing that I did in 11th grade where I was like, oh, I want to go abroad for my undergrad, and then just didn't happen. Which, honestly, for the best, for sure. I'm so happy I'm in the college I'm in the city I'm in the place I'm in, all of that. But again, like it didn't happen. I want it to happen this time. Um, Also, another second year realization is it's not a second year realization, but it's just something I want to say is that I love my college. I think our campus is so beautiful and so peaceful on some days, especially because, like, on days when there are not a lot of people, it's so peaceful and it's just so pretty all around. And I'm so glad that I call this place my my college, and that this is the place I'll think of when I'll think of doing undergrad and being in college, because it's so beautiful genuinely. And yeah, I'm so glad I really lucked out with this. Like, I don't think I would have loved even LSR as much as I love my college. So yeah, that is that. um what else should I talk about? Wow, the wind is blowing. You know what that means. um okay, 3 more minutes. Wow, I wish I had a professional editor who could cut out all of these ums and the blunders I'm making, but I don't. So you will have to sit through them. Do I have anything else to say? What else did I talk about in my video? I should have watched it. No, actually, it should be all natural. Um, but yeah, new people I found this year: Vedika, Vanshika, Diksha to some extent. Saisha does not make sense to me. That it's only been 1 year since we've known each other. Yeah, Saisha. Even I think Kavisha and Sasha's friends have grown closer to. Oh my god! I went to the best birthday party ever, which was Yashvi's birthday party, and it was on a rooftop, and it was so beautiful. It was at sunset time, and the food was pizza and brownies and soft drinks. We just played music, and it was the chillest birthday party I've ever been to. And after I went to that birthday party, every single person who asked me how it was, I told them if I was a birthday party, I would be that birthday party. And which is such a weird thing to say, by the way, because I'm like, who says that, bro? But anyway, it's so true. It's so true because it was so low effort. It was so low key. It was so chill. It was so just hey, we're not doing too much. We're not, and that's exactly me. So I was like so wowed, and I love that. Um, okay, rapid fire key moments in second year. Okay, let's think. August, first 2 days I remember so vividly because, like, I dressed up the first 2 days. First 2 days were also when we met Arunant sir for his training. Wow, that seems like a million lifetimes away. But yeah, first 2 days of second year is when we Trua met Arunant sir for his training. Um, fun. I think soon after that was our first DSOI night. I think it was probably in August or September. First DSOI night, to this day, the funnest night ever. Um, we sang songs till 5 a.m. in the morning in a dark room with random strangers who were so cool and so fun. and it was these bops after bangers. So yeah, first DSO night cannot be topped. I was also drunk, which is something that has not happened since. Um, Second DSO night also fun. Inka, Arham, and a bunch of other people, or two other guys. No, one other person. I don't know. Got high in room, and please don't show this to your parents. Yeah, got high in a room, and we were just sitting there, and we were talking and having fun, and that was fun. Then I think Inia's birthday party was a lot of fun. That was also when I was properly drunk, and I have video of myself being like, my head hurts, so my head feels so heavy, and there's somebody coming, and I just roll off. It's a proper drunk video, and it's so cool, and it's so fun to watch because I'm like, what the hell? And then what else? My birthday. Can I just say, I you know this. I have not enjoyed my birthdays since I don't know, for a long time. My worst day ever has been around my birthday. Like, my worst period, mental health wise, has been around my birthday, 18th birthday, if you remember. So, my birthdays historically have just not been a good um, time for me. Yeah, right? But this year, so good. Did it at the Hard Rock Cafe, got 50% off, which means if we spent 4K, but I only had to pay 2K. Had all my closest friends there, which was six of them. And Zinia made me this heartwarming, heartwarming video of everyone I ever love, or like I ever love, everyone I love in the video, and asking them questions about me. And it's to this day like the best gift I have ever gotten by a mile. I am so grateful to have her in my life. Crazy. But yeah, my birthday, then Manuba ki shadi, cried, understood why people cry at weddings. Um, then what else? Shireen Saisha's birthday. First half, horrible. Wanted to kill myself. Shoot me in the head. Latter half, so fun. Amazing. Really fun. Then surprised Saisha for Christmas by dressing up herself, which is a lot of fun. Um, Crystal's birthday, clubbing, going to Summer House. Summer House was dead because it was the 30th of December, which is one night before New Year's Eve. But went to Bulak, had so much fun at Bulak. Also, random shit happening, like a guy coming up to me and being like, "Are you into guys shorter than you?" And then this other guy being like, "You're so tall. Are you wearing heels?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Oh, you're very tall." I was like, "Thanks." He's like, "You should model." I'm like, "Yeah, thanks." And Saisha yells, "She's my girlfriend." And I'm like, he wasn't even hitting on me, bro. What the hell? But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Now coming to second or like fourth semester, I guess. Um, when did it start? Jan? 30th Jan. I don't know why I remember this. 30th Jan was the day that Vanshika cried because she thought I was leaving, and she hugged me. And she, as I hugged her, I could feel the sobs racking her body, and I was like, hold the fuck up. What do you mean? You're crying because I'm leaving? What? Anyway, um, yeah, so that was 30th January. Oh, stagecraft was 27th and 28th, which was a lot of fun. Um, talked to cool people. Feb, what happened Feb? First Feb was Arya's birthday, went to Echoes, amazing. Ferrero Rocher shake, I love you. Had a beer that time. Then Arshiya's birthday, what did we do for Arshiya's birthday? I don't remember. Cecilia's, fun. I was sick. So yeah, that was it. And then what else happens in February? I don't remember. Then March, I went to Dehradun for a week. So much fun. I saw the hottest guy of my life. Why has this become like a year recap instead of a second year? Whatever. Hottest guy of my life in Ama Cafe in Dehradun. I still think about him. God, please reunite me with him. Please just make him fall in love with me. But anyway, yeah, that happened. Dehradun was so much fun. We went to FRI, we were picking flowers. Navi and I were picking flowers, and I have the cutest photos from there. Went to so many good places, so many good cafes. Anubua paid for everything, and it was so good. The food, like, eat, edible. Like, of course, edible, but like, it was so good. Okay. Then we had MUN where I wore a sari, and I loved wearing a sari. It was and the sari was also really pretty. Got some really good photos. Then next day I wore a skirt and formals, whatever. What else? Bombay dyeing. I feel like I haven't mentioned that in this video. Bombay dyeing was a huge, huge, huge part of second year, and I think just I'm so grateful that I got to direct it. I'm so happy that I directed it with the cast that it had because they were all so passionate about it. And yeah, the script itself was just something I fell in love with at first reading. So it was not a surprise that I loved the script, but directing it was one of the joys of second year. And um, playing Rahul unexpectedly at a GMC performance in April, not on my bingo card for 2026, but hey, I did it. And yeah, fun. What else happened? March. Holi was fun. April. Spent 11 hours with Sasha and her brother. What? Who I met for the first time. We went to church for Good Friday, then we went to Gotti, then we went to Select City, then we went to watch a match, a football match. Thanks, Dunya. You're a real one. But yeah, we watched like we went to watch a match, and it was raining that day, which means it was peak football weather. So crazy, unexpected, spontaneous shit happening. It was so much fun. Um, that was it. I should really stop saying I will work on that. Uh, that was 3rd of April. Then helped Saisha flat hunting. Went to Bene. Bomb as fuck dosa. Bomb as fuck dosa. Oh my god. I was ready to be a hater, but hey, you've converted me. And I had Bonvita with the dosa, so not like with the dosa, like drank with the dosa. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, that was it. I think end of April. Yeah, moved Saisha in. That was fun. Um, yeah, and then I went home. So that was it. I did go way over time, but I hope I covered everything. These were all the highlight events. If I think of anything else, I don't know what I'll do. I guess I'll just like write them down in the description or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I think. But second year, you were good, yeah. You were good. You will be missed and you will be remembered. Unlike first year. First year you will not be missed. You will. I don't know if you will be remembered also, but because I have shit memory. But yeah, second year. Love you, yaar. Love you. Bye bye.